Alright guys, just making a quick video today. Super brief, really. But I'm just talking about what it takes to actually do cold outreach. Because many of you are doing this and you're struggling. It's very hard, it's a daunting task. You might be doing cold calls, you might be doing cold email, you could be doing cold anything. Cold is cold, okay guys, and I'm sure you've dealt with getting slam dunked on by prospects. I'm sure you've dealt with just a lot of people getting stopped at gatekeepers, people who aren't actually the final decision makers or any level of this. And yeah, it's really tough. And the good news is for you is there are ways to get past this. The bad news is it's gonna suck and you do have to push yourself for that. But the good news is a lot of other people feel the exact same way, and a lot of people are just going to quit once they feel that initial resistance from a prospect. A lot of people just fold instantly. Maybe you're this person, and you might feel almost worthless or hopeless, but I'm here to tell you that can be fixed, and I'm actually going to show you exactly how it is fixed. So, without further ado, I'm just going to hop right into it and show you some of this stuff here. The first step when you're doing cold outreach, something that you want to pay attention to, is getting past the gatekeeper, getting to the decision maker. And the reason why this is so important is because the gatekeeper, their job is to basically take you and prevent you from getting to the owner, because there are hundreds of people reaching out to them probably on a weekly basis, maybe even daily basis in some cases, depending on how saturated that industry or niche is. So yeah, the gatekeeper's pure job is to keep you away from that owner so they're not bombarded with crazy, ridiculous, irrelevant outreach. Can't say I blame them, okay? So there's going to be a few ways that you want to get past this. If you can, when you're building up your prospect list, the very first thing that you can do is actually just target based off decision makers. So the CEOs, the founders, maybe even the heads of departments, VPs, whatever it may actually look like. But if you can't do that, if you're prospecting lists straight from Google and you have no choice but to go through the secretary or any form of gatekeeper, maybe an assistant or whatever, what you do is you simply just you pretend like you're a friend, guys. Everyone else is picking up these calls and they're going, "Hi, my name is XYZ from XYZ company and we help you do." Not going to work. They're going to shut you right away. "Yeah, sorry, we're not interested." It's cool. This is a cold call. Instead, if you just go, "Hey, just curious if Mark's around." Which one sounds better? And I can also guarantee you that not as many people are actually reaching out in that tonality. Not as many, at least. It's going to separate you from the herd. So probably 80 to 90% of people are just doing the first route. If you can do the second route, that's going to put you ahead by a bunch. Now, this isn't going to get you to the goal line, okay? It's going to get you closer. There's other things that you can do, just like actually giving them a little bit of information, being a little generic, being a little vague. So you can also just appeal to their desire, because it's like most people want customers. I'm actually just going to show you guys this, because these same principles apply in cold outreach. So I'm just going to pop into this, move OBS there for you guys. You want to solve for the desire. And you want to do a non-intrusive approach. So the client has their own issues, okay? And the basic human psychology of this is everyone wants to feel important and great. This is the same in any form of human psychology. And of course, sales is just human psychology. But if you can think it for yourself, when you feel best in social interactions is when people make you feel important. They say, "Hey, nice haircut." Thank you guys, I appreciate that. But the reason why the haircut compliment is so nice because it gives me more status. People think higher of me. Likewise in sales, likewise in business. People feel more important through status, which typically comes from money. So that's why this is so important. And the reason why you kind of almost play the cards of you're a customer is because they think you are going to do business with them and get them more money. Now, more money via more customers. It's a great idea. We haven't said we are here to get them more customers, but they think we're a customer. Therefore, they reply. This is in emails, and this is the same for phone. So yeah, it's slightly misleading, of course. But then immediately after that, we tell them, it's like, "Hey, this is actually what we do. But we actually can get you more customers." So They went from thinking you were a customer and that'll get them more money to you are a lead gen and you're going to get them more customers, which will get them more money. Just add an extra step in there. It's really not that complex. But you'd actually be surprised how effective this is. And in the old ages of sales, this is just called the foot in the door. This is all this is. It's super, 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 super simple. So an example of this, and I'm just going to give you guys a raw example. You guys can actually just steal it if you wanted to. But when you're calling someone, basically go, hey, how's it going? It's good. I'm curious, are you the owner? I'm just calling to see if you guys are taking on more customers right now. Vague enough where it's like the person thinks, is this person, did they just want our business? So it creates that open loop in their minds where they want to ask more questions because they might just be leaving money on the table. Then once they respond to you, it's like, oh yeah, cool, man. No, I just, I saw you guys like 2 weeks ago. I thought it was a coincidence. Like, we literally work with this type of company. So yeah, I was just checking in to see if you guys could handle like another 5 clients next month. Bam. Got their interest. You made them think you could get them more money because you're a customer. Then you just told them how you can actually get them more money. Congratulations, guys. Your foot is in the door. And yeah, you can just mimic this exact same thing for a cold email. It's the exact same thing, guys. I could show you actually. I'll just show you guys. Literally just bring you behind the scenes. Again, move OBS. But yeah, this was our most popular one for a very long time. And yeah, almost a 30% reply rate. And it's just, hey, a couple questions. Do you guys typically work with larger companies or mid-sized companies? And I could be way off here, but your company specializes in management consulting, right? And yeah, it just looks like I'm a customer. That's it. That's the trick. It's really as simple as that. Of course, there's like tiny stuff like, okay, we're adding customizations with province or the state. We describe the company. We first name variable, like just a bunch of stuff like that. But in short, it really is that simple. So, of course, there's way, 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 way more like areas you can improve on this. But it's like, this is the basics, guys. This is going to help you out. And keep in mind, tonality is going to be crucial. You can say these exact same things, but if you don't have the right tonality, it's not going to work. You need to have a casual tonality. It needs to be conversational, or else it's not going to work. And this, again, all of this applies for any form of cold outreach. It can be over the phone. It could be over DMs. It could be over email. It doesn't matter. The Rock knows that's true. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you got some value out of it, just going to try to keep this one a little shorter today. Just leave a like, drop a comment down below. And I gotta say it, but we give all the resources for this sort of stuff in our Kickstarter kit. It's the cold email Kickstarter kit. And if you want to check it out, it's just gonna be the first link in the description. Just give it a check out. Other than that, guys, take care. Peace.